Welcome everybody. We are back with MLB The Show on the career mode. We are going to be bringing back season 4. We are going to see if we can do better than what we did last year. Last year, I finished playing it off camera. We ended up as 61 wins and 100 plus losses. And we're going to see if we can do better than that. We got Mike Moore right here, as you see. We're going to see what we can do. Mike Moore is still a pitcher slash first baseman. I almost won, even though we had a losing record last year. I almost won the batting title. So, we're going to do better. We didn't get as many home runs as we wanted, but I tried. And this year, we're going to try to get more than 61 wins, and we're going to do a lot better. So with that being said, if you like what you see, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and help the channel out. This is your boy Limber from the Limber Channel. Let's get started. We are on our fourth year of a 6-year contract. I want to do well enough where I think that
Spring training is about knocking off the rust and getting ready to once again chase a title.
I hope this is not spring training. I keep trying to get it as. Let's see if I can, let's see. Trying to. Well, let's go ahead and play it anyway. No, I actually want to. Yeah, this is what I want. Advance to regular season. Now, let's see if it's going to allow me to do that. Yes, it's trying to let me go. So, it'll start me off as a pitcher. So we're gonna start season 4, game 1. Cardinals against Cincinnati. And Mike, I got more strikeouts than I did. I got more strikeouts this year. Last year than I did in my whole career. But my home run suffered and my team suffered.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Lou Robert gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here is Lon Salazar. And now in the box, Alberto Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Left side, but well foul.
Mute.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey, you got one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Moore isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Here's the first pitch. Ronaldo Crespo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Malenka gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Moore. Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit.
It's okay. First game of the season.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Antonio Baez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Got no one out now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box, Joe Flutie. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
No ball, 2
Boy,
strikes.
so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joe Flutie goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box, Alex Enriquez fouled away.
All right.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading
My
off the
boy got
inning,
me
it'll
out.
be Diego Cabrera, and they could use a spark from him here. Ball 1.
Play ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
0-1.
Kareem Haskett stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been
All right, I gotta
stymied
do
so
better
far
than
in
this.
this one, but they've strung together a
panicking.
couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Wendell Red swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Alberto Gonzalez. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. 1-0 the count. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Okay.
Now
You gotta
at the
do
plate
better.
here is John Kaiser. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Haskett at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this is located.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. Still going back.
Oh my God! Come on.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
So we ain't doing
Man, that
that no
swing
more.
right there, Dan.
Not
That
doing
had
that
to
no
feel
more.
good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they pick up
Told you,
3 runs
I'm not doing that
on
no more.
3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. First offering. Mike Moore is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now that's popped up. And he'll reach first safely. Up next, Lon Salazar.
Don't know what happened,
singled
bro.
in his
Okay.
last at bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch down the third baseline, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it out.
Next, here is Victor Estrada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 2-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. Flutie is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Next to hit is Wyatt Morris. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Haskett into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Antonio Baez. Now here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Nope. He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will
All right,
go to the
let's
breaking
go.
stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2
Come on,
balls
Mom.
and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one down now.
All right, we got 1 out.
So the next to bat will be Joe Flutie. Comes into this
Hmm.
at bat 0 for 1
I
in the
get Joe
ballgame.
Flutie out.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the
Yeah.
second out of the inning.
Yeah.
Now at the plate, Alex Enriquez. He'll stare down without a doubt one of the elite starting pitchers in the game today. First pitch of the AB now. To the left side, but it's well foul. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is
It's all
retired.
right. Eight three.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Moore. First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0. Grounded to third. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches.
Okay.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Diego Cabrera. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
You gotta be careful with that because he could have took that out.
So stepping in is Kareem Haskett. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first base, but a foul ball.
What's up with all these glitching in the game, bro? Come on.
Now here's the pitch. Got him.
Nice.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Pop straight up. Moore is there. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 8. And
Good.
Gonzalez.
back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Alberto Gonzalez notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1. Where's the first now?
Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready to take his hacks again. John Kaiser lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
So now to the plate, Ronaldo Crespo grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Now to bat, Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up.
Breathe.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Gilberto Espinoza is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully
All right,
nice to
guys,
have a
we won
guy in
our
the back
first
end of your
game of the
bullpen
season,
that can pitch
first
that kind
game
of work.
of the
10-3
fourth
at the end of this
season so far.
contest. St. Louis scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Mike Moore gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Lou Robert couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Gilberto Espinoza takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the
And
year.
did get one hit.
So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Craig Acevedo, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Let's give up when it hit any harder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Malenka. 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So now here is Manuel Cortez, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is. And now in the box, John Kaiser. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up is Mike Moore. He singled in his first AB.
Big guy, here we go.
From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2. Here it is.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that.
It's all right, it's all right, it's all
Plate
right.
now is Mike Moore. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One ball.
4
2
runs,
strikes.
6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, we only up
And
by
now,
one now.
Mike Moore, he went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in.
Come on, bring it down.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Comes set, now pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
5 runs, 9 hits. 1
First and
error for
third.
the Cardinals to this point. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
Here we go. You know I got out.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Gilberto Santo.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up his game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react.
Down the first baseline. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2
I
bases.
can't get to it. It will not move. I mean, oh, still. What? That's ridiculous.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in is Mike Moore. He's 1 for 4 so far.
God.
First delivery to him.
Only had 12 home runs last year, y'all.
The 1-0 home. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Salazar stands at first with 1 out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is kind of it's the tables for big innings.
Runners back. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franz Malenka. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next, it'll be Manuel Cortez, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Manuel Cortez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andre Washington, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds.
We're down by
Bottom of inning
4.
number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Antonio Baez. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Mike Moore. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. An 11-7 final in this one.
So we
Cincinnati
1-1 so
jumped
far.
ahead in the 7th inning and never
Can't
gave the
complain.
lead back. Jeff
My goal
Zuffer claims
is
the
to do
win out
better
of the
than what we
pen
did
this
last
first.
season.
So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Well, how's everybody doing so far?
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds.
All right, let's see if we can do better.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
1-1 this year.
Andre Minton gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any
He had
thoughts?
32 wins.
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate. Working the ball to all gaps. Line to line.
Okay.
This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for
He
that.
ain't gonna
again
bring
in
it
this
out.
one.
I know that.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Next to hit, Mike Moore. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. Out in front of it, strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up.
Why would you do that?
So now into the box is Mike Moore,
hit.
singled in his last at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, yeah, bro, Mike.
Ready now is Mike Moore. And the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into...
Oh, he's high. 4
And
points.
stepping in, Mike Moore, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Attaboy.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Franz Malenka. Slow little grounder left side. Gotta hurry. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that.
Okay. He lost 3-1, 1 win. Okay, win.
The final line score.
Intentional. They want me, so I did get a hit. So plus 43 subs. If I'm correct, I think I'm on a 3-game hitting streak. Alright, we lost our first. So we won the first one. We lost on it. Not much. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, I just don't want to put them. Okay, arm accuracy plus 10, fielding plus 12. Yeah. And my fielding is a 65, which is not. I mean, it's the best part on my character, basically. Come on.
It's a chilly Wisconsin night outside, but we've got perfect conditions for baseball under the roof. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's Israel Feliciano is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4.
Now to the plate, here is Mike Moore. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Yeah, my first home run so far, y'all.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many...
Parkinson.
Digging in now for the Brewers, J.J. Parkinson. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now into the box, Coleman Weber. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Branch is there, and he has it for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Mike Moore, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
And now here is Franz Malenka, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Cortez.
Pops this one up. Lunchbaugh takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
Joaquin Hernandez.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
Washington.
So next to hit is Andre Washington, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it, and that ends the inning. To settle for.
Oh, wow.
Next to dig in, Mike.
He tied it
Moore.
up, and then
He's
they
2
gave
for
him
3
3.
with a home run and a double. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Ro. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Next for Milwaukee, Thad Brock. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So next to bat will be Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first, 2 down.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Israel Feliciano earns his first win of the season.
But we said
13 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Phil Ferrioli is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins. Runners on the move for second. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
I'm waiting for that one, too.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Salazar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Next up is Mike Moore.
Mike Moore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double
I
play
gotta figure out how to get my
inning.
man. I gotta change my man out. Let's see if I can
Stepping
get,
in once again is Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single
need
so
more
far.
power.
Julio.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now it'll be Tommy Branch. He bounced out
Wow,
last
we
time up.
losing 1-4. 4-1.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to stand in is Mike Moore. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Oh, see, you got room.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. In the inning, lead to stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Moore. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Here we go. Let it fly here. Let it fly.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. Finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out with possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Move. Come on, man. You could have ran the third.
Digging in will be Mike Moore. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Here we go, baby.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The second home run of the season so far.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Thad Brock. The winning run is at first base. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody. Next, it'll be Mike Moore.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
He's gonna walk, huh? Yeah,
and it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in next, Franz Malenka. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The set and the 2-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends. Now at the plate is Michael Croft, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you were
so here is
Mike
Moore.
Single home run, 3 RBI.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franz Malenka, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 2 runs. Now at the plate here is Gio Barnard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Oh, we got lead.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Yeah, Matty, this one doesn't make sense to me. You know you're playing for a crooked number right here. Him moving to third, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a sweet win,
Yeah,
especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. St. Louis hosted 15 total hits in the ball game. Kurt Katimer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gilberto Espinoza closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Brewers,
yeah, because they walked me.
14 hits, 1 error. They left 20 men on base.
They walked 2 or 3 times.
closed roof here in Milwaukee. We're almost ready for baseball from American Family Field. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Ladies and
It's
gentlemen,
baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Grant Rubio, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field.
Yeah,
So good
why
hitting
my
on
camera?
0-2 nets him a
I'm
leadoff
thinking-
single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Orlando Piedra started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Weber gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
No
trouble.
matter where you throw the ball,
Weber rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
all right, one more, you gotta do better.
Into the box, Roosevelt Traxler, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set, and the pitch. Opposite field to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in next, Julio Rodriguez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Hey,
Man,
phone
he's going to
going
be
off.
kicking
Empty
himself when he
phone.
goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the
Put me under your
wheelhouse. You
pillow.
cannot miss that pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Couple of runs up. So here now's the pitcher, Mike Moore. He's hitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. First and second now, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next, here is Victor Estrada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kenneth Sargent. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next to hit is Les Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Popped him up. Cortez has room in foul territory. 2 down. So the next to bat will be J.J. Parkinson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 3-2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Grant Rubio, and they could use a spark from him here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
All right. Good.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind an account 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Coleman Weber. 0-1 the count. Cortez is over to take a look. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 0-1.
How about
Hit in the air out
Can
to
we get
center
it?
field. Malenka is there, 2 gone.
Piedra.
Now at the plate, Orlando Piedra. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game.
here we go?
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still a 3-2 ball game. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Moore. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Come on, we can do this.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Salazar.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lon Salazar grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the payoff pitch. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate.
Bases still loaded, 1 out.
So stepping in is
Now back.
Victor
Right
Estrada.
field.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Estrada.
Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Up next, Wyatt Morris, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now to the plate, Franz Malenka, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning.
Doing good so far.
Ready to
5-2.
go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Thad Brock.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The windup and the 0-1.
There we go.
Lifted down the line in left. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Now to bat, Roosevelt Traxler, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Behind 0-2 now. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score.
Come on, guys.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
One out.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The batter, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Julio Rodriguez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Let's see what we can do here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Gone in order are the Brewers.
Sargent.
And now in the box, Kenneth Sargent. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So now here is Les Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. At the plate now is J.J. Parkinson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count.
Plays at first now.
Liner towards second. Way to get dirty. He gathers the throw.
That's where my boys play.
Peter Ito takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Mike Moore. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
First delivery to him. Slow grounder to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now the Brewers pitcher, Peter Ito. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The batter number
At
9.
the plate now, Coleman
Shortstop.
Weber.
Coleman.
That's popped up.
Weaver.
And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
1 down.
2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's fouled away.
No balls.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now Orlando Piedra.
Now
He
batting,
bounced out
third
last time
baseman.
up.
Orlando. Piedra.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Striding in is Thad Buck. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off.
Right, no balls. 2 strikes. Let's see what we can do here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the
Good
first
job,
out
good
of the
job.
inning.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Stepping up is Roosevelt Traxler. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese,
Now
swung at and missed.
the
That
right
pitch
fielder,
looks so inviting to hit, but
Julio
it's awfully tough to put in play.
Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail here. It's Josh Sanchez. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
We won.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Moore takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our
And we got 8 strikeouts in 7 innings. see. Oh, wow. We won 2 and lost 1 that I wasn't playing. So we are 3 wins. So far, we're doing really well. Maybe they start showing the record now. Alright, arm accuracy plus 10, fielding plus 12, reaction plus 15. You gotta be doing better.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Mike Moore is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Row. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the 9th hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Reds look for their 7th straight victory next. So now here is Mike Moore looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Moore is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Salazar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out. Give your team a chance. Give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit. Even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
All right, so far it's 1-0, guys. Doing good.
Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The pitcher got the result he was
There we
looking
go.
for. Change up down in
It's,
the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the
it's
result
0.
wasn't what he wanted.
Next, it'll be Manuel Cortez. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just
Manuel.
the first inning.
There we go. Come on.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And
There you
kids,
go.
this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive,
Now we need one
legal
more hit.
slide that
Come
time.
on.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andre Washington, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swing.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Yes, we got that base hit, y'all. I came home. 3-0.
In now for the Reds, Ronaldo Crespo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-2, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. We'll move on
It's
to
3-1.
bottom of the third now. And next will be the imposing power bat, Mike Moore.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Ball 1 strike.
Line hard, deep into left.
It's up.
Fully is there, and he has it for the out.
It was a good swing at the bat, but
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it.
come on, guys. Tie game, 3-3.
Next up, Diego Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries
Base
so far.
loaded.
The set
Well.
and the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Good trade,
He'll
good trade.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati.
All right.
So now into the box is
Now
Mike Moore. He, of course, no slouch at the plate, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And he got him to chase after a bad one there, 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ready with another 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire. Ready now for Cincinnati. Alberto
Ball, one
Gonzalez.
ball,
Couple of
strike.
walks for him thus far.
Well,
Gonzalez.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless. Next to hit, Mike Moore, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Beautiful diving stop. It's there, and he's out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example.
But we won, baby. We won, yes. Needed that. If I'm correct.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Redbirds posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Tom Portillo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
13 runners left on base. For the Reds.
We're counting you down to afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball. Aaron Pinozo is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Mike Moore is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Malenka. Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Kaiser is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
What's Heidi hiding?
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Haskett.
Ready now is Kareem Haskett.
Got 1 down now. 1 down.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And the runner from second is in to score.
Man.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep...
All right.
So now it'll be the 4-hole
Hey,
hitter, Antonio Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Moore.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Franz Malenka. He flew out in his last AB. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Haskett backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Manuel Cortez, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. Good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Cabrera is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Now into the box, John Kaiser grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 2-0. And stepping in, Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk grinded him for a bit.
Good,
He
good.
just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
The set and the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10. The dance. Now to the plate, Mike Moore. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Cincinnati Reds wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this.
Yeah, on base 3 times. 1 was a walk, and first one was a first base, and then I made second base. I got a single and a double, and a walk. So we're 4 wins and 5 losses. Eventually, we're gonna get this straight now. Not bad at all. And the Reds are in our division. I think last year we finished dead last. I gotta open up some cards and see if I can So let's see who's pitching. Okay, we have. I'm not pitching yet. I'm sorry. I forgot to look at my batting average. So we're gonna do. Arm accuracy plus 6, fielding plus 15, and reaction plus 15. All right, so I need to get my arm accuracy up. Everything is doing good right now. Everything is doing good. I mean, we're only 1 game below 500. So.
And well, not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
3-7. Okay.
Teddy Murdoch, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So in now for San Francisco, Ryan Garner, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
On to first, and they get them both.
Good play. Double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Good play.
Next to bat for the Giants, Cosmo Samuels. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
The windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Giants are down quietly. Now the Cardinals. Stepping up is Lon Salazar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
High hop, and he barehands it. It's in time.
Estrada.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Victor Estrada. First delivery to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Two and 0 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Roy, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And it misses. 3-1 now. So next to hit is Mike Moore. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin a win if he starts looking for it in there.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And now here is Franz Malenka. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's what we talking about.
So
We need
two-run
that.
homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Lincoln English. He collected a base hit his first time up. Bounced to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. So next to bat will be Mike
batting
Moore.
average
He
is
singled first time up.
429.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
But
He
this is the
extended
very
his hitting
beginning of the
streak that
season,
last
too.
plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this is taken outside for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
Hey, have a rip, like you can't.
Now the 2-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Next to dig in, Franz Malenka. He hit a 2-run homer first time up. Moore, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brooks is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next up is Manuel Cortez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Park will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ryan Garner as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Wow,
Stepping in
we're
once
down
again
now.
is
6.
Mike Moore singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, late.
The
Not
rain
bad.
starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Samuels backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now it'll be Mike Moore. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Mike Moore struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good
Wow.
arm action
He
on
really
that
gave us
pitch.
down there
Look for him
10
to
to
try
4.
and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 10-4, the final in this game. San Francisco took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Patrick Iden earns his first win of the season. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Mike Moore is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Row. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Mike Moore gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Staley has a play. 1 out. Digging in will be Josh Bennett, and he'll really have to dial it in here going up against one of the best strikeout relievers
He's
around.
350.
Hey, we got one down here, one down. Hey, jump ahead.
Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone!
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
To the plate now, Cosmo Samuels, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Don't start this team. Come on.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Andre Petrovich. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. So now to the plate, David Johnson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Comes set, the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Samuels on third. Petrovich on a second with 2 down. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will tire the side.
Have you
Be content with second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Park. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Morales.
Digging in next, Bill Morales. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hey, one away, one away.
Just hung in there on that one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals 0.
Gutierrez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Julian Gutierrez. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
You gotta keep
Now
getting it
here's the
back in.
pitch.
Oh,
1-2.
nice. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, let's see if I can help my team out.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he pops it up. Morris into foul territory. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, high drive, left
It's
field
gone.
and deep. Looking up is the left fielder.
That's the second
And
home run
that
they
ball
got
will
off.
stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. pulled toward right center field. Washington is calling for it. One away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Next, it'll be Cosmo Samuels. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Now at the plate is Dallas Brooks. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This game is, okay.
So here is Andre Petrovich. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Here's a shot to left field
Let's
and
go.
deep.
Come on, coach. Please take me out.
Out of here
That's
into
good.
the visitors' bullpen.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3
Coach,
home
you wanna
runs
take me out? I'm
in the
gonna have
first
to do
3
it
innings of
myself.
a game. There's having
You
a
better.
guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag. Now at the plate, here is Mike Moore. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he misses here, ball 4, and somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lon Salazar. He flew out in his last AB. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box, Victor Estrada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Victor Estrada is retired for
Damn,
the
we
first
need a
out
home
here in the
run.
bottom half of the 3rd. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate. Is in now, Michael Park. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Staley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now the Giants pitcher, James Wheeler. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come him with hollow or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Fouled off. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julian Gutierrez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Josh Bennett stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Come on. Come on. Oh.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in next, Cosmo Samuels. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutouts.
A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap.
That's over the fence again.
And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
Come on,
He's
y'all.
got a
Y'all not
base
even
open,
trying
so
no
he
more,
has to
man.
focus
This is
on
why
making a good pitch right here.
Play at the plate, and he's out. A great
I
throw.
take it back. I take it
Giants
back.
leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Josh Sanchez will come on as a pinch hitter to try.
I knew
And
we
a
were
nice
gonna
job
lose.
here to come in and
The way the
slam
game
the
was
door.
at,
That's his
know.
first save of the season, but it certainly
Our
won't be
final
his
line
last.
score tonight.
And tonight's final,
First for the
7-3.
victorious
The Giants
7 runs
jumped
on
out to
12
an early lead in the
No
first and
errors.
never
They
looked
left
back.
8 men on base.
James Wheeler earns his first win of the season. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the San Francisco Giants.
Petrovic.
Next to hit is Andre
And we already
Petrovic.
down
He's
1-0.
3 for 7 in the series coming in. The 0-2 home. Line
Can you
drive
stop?
base hit.
Man, come on.
And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just
Oh,
a
my.
nice piece of hitting right there.
Next, here is Mike Moore trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Danny Dero, this Giants team as they begin play here this afternoon.
I'm having issues.
They were losers last time out, but still in a
He
decent.
won't. What the? And then the control won't work. Maybe that's it.
Groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly.
Yeah, hey, I'm having issues again with the controller. Nothing blue. It just decided to do what it wants to do. No, that's not what.
Not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the third game.
See, it's not even letting me do anything. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh.
Game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
It's not. It's sad.
Estrada leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, it's not this control. So this one out the way. Yeah, this. Yeah,
Now, Chris
it won't even let me swing, so I don't know. Find someone quick.
breaking ball, but it's
Because I'm not able to. Yeah. Told you we were gonna lose. I had to sim it. You know. 7-1. No.
Anytime
I
you can
feel
win
why
a game,
this
let
game
alone on
for
the
some
road, you
reason
have to
decided
feel really good about yourself.
then
It's
my
not easy
players
going into
decided
that
not
other
to
team's ballpark
move,
and
not
coming out
do
with a win,
anything.
but they
I
did
don't
just
know
that.
if it's
And this afternoon's game ends
Any
7-3.
updates?
San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Okay.
Isaac Pello earns the win, his second. Stan Hare couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Let's go. Let's see. I unplug this one. Maybe it's having some issues. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end it here because I'm gonna have to try my best to figure out why it's not working. So with that being said, this is your boy Limber. Signing off. Have a good one.